What is going on, guys? It is Ahmed, and I am back today with yet another video for you all. Today we're going to be talking about none other than Dogecoin yet again, because again, I really think that Dogecoin has such a bright future ahead of it. And again, there are a lot of short-term catalysts, especially with Elon Musk dropping some, not just one, two, or three, multiple bombshells where he's just kind of trying to surprise us with all these things coming left and right. And he's causing a lot of speculation, a lot of excitement around this coin specifically. Why? Because he truly believes in it. He's someone that, it started off as a meme, but now slowly but surely shifting into potentially a cryptocurrency that is going to be used as an actual form of currency to exchange for goods and services. So why am I super excited about Dogecoin? Now, we'll quickly look at the one day. You could see here there was a spike around 3:04 a.m. here, U.S. Standard Time, Central Standard Time. We saw the significant spike, very sudden, and then everyone's wondering why. There are good reasons to why that happened, but again, if we look at the overall 7-day chart, this thing has been, again, leading up to the SNL episode, a lot of people were buying in, got it up all the way to almost 74 cents a share. Then we saw a significant drop off in price, right? A lot of people selling the news, blah, blah, blah. And then after that, we saw a pretty decent gain once the big whales left their positions in Dogecoin. And then we saw kind of, again, another little bit of a pullback. And in the last day or so, a lot of consolidation, which makes me extremely bullish and excited about the future of Dogecoin. Now, remember, guys, my channel is not for financial advice, nor am I a financial advisor. Rather, I try to put you guys on the plays that I'm in. And again, just making sure that everyone knows what I'm doing when it comes to these currencies and when it comes to, my trades, etc. Now, before I dive back into the video and talk about what Elon Musk has said, some information about Goldman Sachs director actually quitting due to the fact that he's made so much money on Dogecoin, we're going to quickly just mention that if you click the links below in my description, you get 2 free stocks valued up to $1,850. So here's your deal here. So open a brokerage with Webull. Between now and the end of the month, you'll get 1 free stock for just opening an account between $2.50 and $250. Then you get a second free stock valued up to $1,600, but at the very minimum an $8 stock. So just like that, from me to you, if you click the link below, you get $10.50 in free stock, but all the way up to $1,850. So I know some people have been getting stocks like Disney, stocks like Facebook, so you could be one of those lucky few. Click the link below, get your free stocks, and also with BlockFi, get your free Bitcoin, folks. Do not let this pass up to $250 of free Bitcoin, a Bitcoin payout once you fund your BlockFi account. Now, what did Elon say? As you guys know, there has been this, do you want, 18 hours ago, exactly when the spike happened for Dogecoin, you saw Elon tweet, do you want Tesla to accept Dogecoin? He literally tweeted that today, folks, which is just mind-blowing, right? They just started accepting Bitcoin as of a couple months ago, maybe early March, late February. But regardless, ever since then, this man has just been on a non-stop cryptocurrency spree. He's just been talking about it left and right. He mentioned it on SNL, right? And shout out to Elon Musk, because again, he's really creating buying pressure when it comes to a lot of the cryptocurrency market. And also, he's giving it a lot of, basically free publicity, right? He's someone out there with 54 million followers on his Twitter, and he's someone that is super bullish and excited about the cryptocurrency space. He says that it could be the potential future currency of the world, but specifically for Dogecoin, right? We know that SpaceX is going to start accepting Dogecoin as payment for their Doge 1 mission, which is set to, head out to the moon, literally to the moon, Q1 2022. Now, what will happen if Elon accepts that this poll is overwhelmingly yes, people want Tesla to accept Dogecoin versus no? Look at this. 3.7 million individuals voted on this poll. Almost 3.8 million. At some point, it's going to probably get to 4, maybe in 5. There's 5 hours left, so I'm hoping we see 4 million. But 78% of people said yes, they want Tesla to accept Dogecoin. If that ends up happening, guys, if Tesla makes an announcement that they will accept Dogecoin as payment for their services, for their cars, for their energy-related, everything that has to do with Tesla, you know what's going to happen? It's a domino effect, because Tesla is one of the biggest companies in the United States, if not the entire world, solely by market cap. Yes, I know there's been a lot of volatility in the stock market, and we're not going to talk about that today, right? We're going to kind of set that aside, but I want you guys to understand what this could mean for the entire crypto market if Tesla accepts Dogecoin, right? As a Fortune 500 company, Tesla has been entered into the S&P 500 as of, again, just late last year, early this year is when they got listed on the S&P 500. So again, by market cap, Tesla is one of the top 10 companies in the S&P 500. So if they end up accepting Dogecoin and others start adopting it as well, right? Aside from the fact that it's just making it a lot more public, a lot more people are building awareness around the crypto space, this will create more of a buying pressure moving forward. So again, consolidation that we've been seeing today, right? Again, with consolidation, that just means it's, waxing and waning. Sure, there's some volatility, but it's kind of just going sideways. That could typically indicate two things, right? Basic technical analysis. When we see consolidation, either it can go up significantly or down at any moment based off news. So once this poll closes in 5 hours, which I think is extremely important, we're going to potentially see what's going to happen. Is he going to take the verdict of what people said? If that is the case, this thing is going to be flying, folks. If that's not exactly what happens, then of course, there might be some difference of opinion. But again, for me, I truly believe that as soon as this poll ends, the next day, Elon will mention what he thinks is going to happen moving forward with Dogecoin. Is Tesla going to accept it? As a CEO, he makes that decision ultimately, right? So make sure you're all aware of that. Now, the other thing I wanted to talk about is the Goldman Sachs director reportedly quits after striking it rich with Dogecoin. Look at this, more publicity. So as you know, Goldman Sachs, one of the biggest banks, biggest investment firms in the United States, biggest hedge funds, etc. Aziz McMahon, he worked for them for 14 years, and according to his LinkedIn profile, but as a Goldman Sachs spokesperson confirmed to the Fortune source, he has departed. A report from the eFinancial Careers says the move came after a huge payoff in the cryptocurrency that no one was meant to take seriously. Goldman declined to offer any additional details on McMahon's departure. The eFinancial Careers piece suggested he might be starting a hedge fund, Aziz McMahon himself, but it did not provide any information backing that claim. So guys, look at all this information that's coming out. A Goldman Sachs director, not just a Goldman Sachs analyst, not a up and coming guy. This is one of the directors, the big wigs, if you will, reportedly quits after striking it rich with Dogecoin. What is that going to make people think? Right? That's going to introduce even more people to the cryptocurrency space that have been kind of, wary. Because again, people are going to start looking at it as Goldman Sachs. They have some of the top analysts, right? We know that for in the Wall Street sector. And we know if people like Goldman Sachs and others start adopting cryptocurrency, that's going to push this thing through the freaking roof, in my opinion, right? So right now, looking at a $2.5 trillion market cap for the overall cryptocurrency market, for Dogecoin specifically, sitting at 49 cents. Again, in my opinion, I think right now we're looking at a potential buying opportunity if you're someone that's pretty long-term on Dogecoin. Because look, if it doubles in price from its current value at 50 cents pretty much per coin, we're looking at a $120 billion market cap, right? So that's just saying it's going to double in market cap between now and the future. Is that possible with the circulating supply and its deflationary, properties? Possibly. If enough buying pressure is there, if Tesla decides to, yes, we will be accepting Dogecoin as of tomorrow, say, this thing is going to get pumped. But expect, again, with any pump that happens, there can be a potential sell-off or dump immediately after when people cash out. Right now with Dogecoin, there's a strong wall at $1, but I think, again, sure, there will be a sell-off if it approaches $1, but then after that, we're going to see this thing rise right back up and push past that, especially as more and more companies, more and more people become more familiar with Dogecoin, and it starts getting listed on different exchanges, including Coinbase. That is going to be the single most important catalyst for Dogecoin, in my opinion. If it gets accepted on Coinbase, that's going to make it so much more readily available to be purchased by the common retail investor, or the average retail investor, that it's going to make this thing fly. So, two things that I'm looking for. Elon Musk to accept Dogecoin for Tesla payment. so people could start buying cars and again different things from from Tesla's company, which will create again that pressure from other Fortune 500s to start looking at it. I want to see more institutional buying, right? So things like Goldman Sachs, I want to see these bigger banks start investing into things like Dogecoin and other cryptocurrencies, adding them to their portfolios. Because again, what did Kathy Wood say? She said that Bitcoin will reach 500,000 as more adoption and more buying pressure is created within the market, which again, I think cryptocurrency right now is the hot thing, and a lot of people are trying to diversify outside of a pretty bearish stock market into something like the crypto market. So do your own research, do your own due diligence always, but I really appreciate all of you for tuning in. I hope you can make use of this video. If you have Dogecoin, for me, I'm just holding right now. I'm holding my Dogecoin. I'm not buying anymore. I'm looking to see where it heads. But again, everybody, thank you so much for tuning in, and until next time, keep investing.